Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius December 14, 2022. With the Sun and Saturn in harmony today, you appreciate steady progress, and others appreciate your common sense. You have good advice on offer, and it's based on your experience. You want to take concrete steps towards meeting your goals or strengthening your position. Business matters are in favor, and work you did in the past or behind the scenes can come in handy. It's a time to apply your inner wisdom and experience to your work and feel particularly proud of yourself and your accomplishments. Taking care of old business or tying up loose ends makes sense now, and it can be freeing. Get ready for a big day for thinking about the vast landscape and picture of your life. This is because the mighty sun in the heavens will dance in a sextile with the great taskmaster planet, Saturn. As they weave in a perfect symphony, you'll have an opportunity to talk with your significant other about goals you've had on your mind. Consider what you'd like to work in alignment upon, especially around your united ambitions and legacy. Ideas could be appearing out of thin air that guide you to significant success. The stars are empowering you now. Go for it. Shine like the unique professional that you are. It is time to let your freak flag fly when the Sun in Sagittarius sextiles Saturn in Aquarius. You have withheld yourself from tapping into your professional potential for far too long, so this sextile will be your reminder to let loose. Although you may worry about being seen in a new light or not being taken seriously, you will never know if your risks will pay off if you do not try. Debut your hidden talents, strengths, and ideas because they should be incorporated into your career path. The moon's last visit to your work sector for the year is doing more than just get the new working week off to a good start, though this is drawing a lot of threads together from across the income, work, and career fronts. This last visit before Jupiter returns to your income sector next week, and while the Sun is still in your career sector, is a window into what is happening behind the scenes. There is daring in the air, and you are one to pick up on that sort of thing. You may feel flirtatious, or gullible, or even a bit arrogant today. It's probably best to conserve some of that daring energy, since you'll likely be sensitive and easily offended. Try to challenge yourself rather than looking for other, outside challenges. Run an extra mile, take on a new yoga position, or try to squeeze your exercise into a busy schedule. You could also try out one of the martial arts techniques through virtual classes or workshops. Let your creative juices flow today. Perhaps you are a craft-oriented person who enjoys activities like woodworking, knitting, or sewing. Maybe you prefer more open-ended endeavors, such as painting or sculpture. Whatever the case, this day will serve you well by encouraging this kind of expression. You'll also notice a stronger creative flow, and perhaps you will produce your best work ever. Have fun, and when you're all finished, be sure to show your loved ones your creations. Let them enjoy your work as much as you do. Just having the moon in your work sector as you moved into the new working week was going to be an advantage, and especially as this is the last visit for the year. However, this last visit before Jupiter returns to your income sector next week and the moon's only visit while the Sun is in your career sector is helping to bring all the different threads together, as well as bringing you to a defining few days across the income, work, and career fronts. With the Sun and Moon back in harmony after clashing as a full moon last week, there is also a new sense of confidence. In between the moon's departure from your romantic sector yesterday and its return to your relationship sector tomorrow, there is a chance to pause. In both cases, this is the moon's last visit for the year, but until the focus shifts to your relationships tomorrow, today is more about holding on to the spirit of romance as the working week tries to grab your attention. Our eyes in the sky. Romance will be in the air today as the moon makes a supportive aspect with Mars retrograde. A soft and gentle ambience helps us relax after a stressful week. Spend the morning in bed with your significant other, cuddling and enjoying each other's company. If you're single, spend the morning doing something that brings you pleasure and supports your self-care. We're all being cosmically pushed to shed the things that no longer serve us, and it's important to hold on to the soft moments so we can reconnect with our grace. You need to get started on any delayed tasks or tackle any unresolved differences. If you didn't have the right incentive before, you're able to view things in a new light, with a fresh perspective. Previous contacts stimulate your interest, and others find your self-confidence engaging and attractive. Use your energy, enjoy some new recreational activities too. There are some unpleasant aspects in the cosmos today, including a tense square between the Moon and Uranus, and not everyone will be engaged with their self-awareness. The energy doesn't have a lot of patience for inflated egos, so step away from people or situations that make you uneasy. Even though finance isn't your favorite subject, you should still be taking care of business affairs. It's time to finish long overdue tasks and to get your documents in order. A positive side effect of this is that you get an overview and see how your finances are placed. As long as you choose to lean into love, you should have a pleasant day. Use the energy to sever ties with any situations, people, or behaviors that are holding you back from your highest path. In the late morning, the Sagittarius Sun sextile to Saturn in Aquarius causes us to feel competent and capable. We receive credit for hard work, reaping good karma after a period of toil. As we wrestled with recent trials and tests, we likely remained unaware that we were accruing valuable life experiences. In fact, we might not be totally conscious of just how much we've grown until another person comes to us for advice. Much to our surprise, we're prepared to rattle off pro tips and best practices. Rash words have complicated an existing situation and created a negative atmosphere. However, you can offer a sensible solution to ease the tension and present your point of view in an uncomplicated and diplomatic way, so that others feel you want to resolve the conflict and listen to their opinions. In this way, a long-lasting solution can be found. Don't allow yourself to become involved in any argumentative disputes. If you're upset, it's futile and gets you nowhere. It seems everyone you talk to reacts emotionally and prevents you from being objective. They waste your precious time and jangle your nerves. Being patient gets you through without ruining your relationships with people closest to you. As you cannot know what the future holds and things can change quickly, prepare to be flexible, also in financial matters. You might suffer unpleasant consequences if you make a big investment or acquisition now. If you're given this advice, remain skeptical and take some time to consider, as the information might not be the best. After noon, the Leo moon trines Chiron in Aries, facilitating healing. Rather than rejecting the reality of past pain, we regard it as instrumental in developing our creativity. If we had not faced such intense challenges, we may never have learned how to express ourselves with courage and conviction. Today, we could encounter someone from our past who did us wrong, and surprisingly, we are able to forgive them. We are guided to be brave and open our hearts, showing that we are not at the mercy of memory. In fact, we may be able to voice how someone's treatment has made us feel, while committing not to let their actions continue to perpetuate present hurt. Our confidence gets a boost as we confront a trigger and neutralize its potency.